Hi guys. This is a video to kind of show how do we percussion in SmartMusic when I don't even have the instruments. Okay, so this is how we percussion in SmartMusic. Some of you, you're going to open up SmartMusic. It's going to show all of this. Now, if it's a bells assignment, SmartMusic should work just fine for that. If it's a snare pad assignment, I'll make a separate video on that once I get my snare stand. I have to go to the school and pick it up, and I have to schedule a time to go get it. So, but what if I play like the crash cymbals, or what if I play the triangle? What am I supposed to do? What if I play the bass drum? How am I supposed to indicate on SmartMusic that I play those things? Well, we're going to work on that. I'm going to show you kind of how that's going to go down and how I, as the teacher, will grade that for you as well. So I showed up, I saw the assignments, and then I clicked on view all. I don't know if you noticed that I did that on the screen. And I'm going to come over here. There are two Great Escape versions. See this percussion only version where when I listen to the accompaniment, it's only going to play the percussion stuff because it's what we're used to hearing in class. I wanted to kind of emulate that for you. Now, this together version is like the band and percussion. So you'll hear the band playing their thing at the same time. So I'm going to click on this together version. I'm going to click on complete assignment, and I'm going to scroll through here, and I'm going to say that I play, well, let's go with crash cymbal. Okay. So crash cymbals for Great Escape. Let's see how much work you've got going for you. Now this music will only show me just the crash cymbal part. And although crash cymbal might be part of like percussion too, it will only show me crash cymbals. So that's the crash cymbal part. There's a lot of rests here and there, and yeah. So for crash cymbals specifically, you can still practice the motion, even though you don't have the cymbals to crash together. You can still do this motion with your hands of clapping. Hi. My dog wants attention. Little Fluffy. Okay. But I don't know how to practice that. Like, okay, I'm going to click the play button and the accompaniment is on, so I'm going to hear the band too. Crash. Crash. 1, 2, 3. Crash again. 1, 2, 3, and crash, 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 crash. I'm gonna wait. And the band's gonna do their thing. And yeah, that's basically how you would crash cymbal this. Now, that's for practicing. You can just watch the cursor and it'll help you. If you want to listen to your part alone, you can. I don't know. Did it say that it would play it? I didn't actually read the thing it showed me at the beginning. Yeah, there's the crash cymbal sound. Yeah. But for the recording, you can't have your part on. So, and since I don't have a thing to see you physically doing this, you're going to have to make some sort of audible sound for me to hear what's going on. Now I'm playing, cancel. Hold on, not yet. Let's start at 19. Don't want to go through this whole rest section, but how am I going to get this thing to record me and judge me and give me a good grade? Well, let's see what it does first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Crash, crash. Okay, it's not reading me, or it's hearing me when I'm in the rest. Crash, 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 crash. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's try that again. There was another option. If I click click on this microphone, I'm going to go percussive through microphone. Okay. Let's see what that does. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Crash, 4, 1. Crash, 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 crash. 1, 2, 3, crash. Okay. Now it's showing that I'm getting a lot of them wrong, but I got them right. At this point, you're going to have to use your own judgment. You're not going to be able to use the program to help you know if you're playing it right for all of these auxiliary parts. Now you could say the word crash, crash, crash. You could clap and hope that the recording will hear it. But yeah, you're just going to have to use your own judgment. I know that I did those correctly, but it's showing them red. Now, if I did the whole thing and I know that I did them correctly, I will submit it anyway, and you can leave a note for me that says I did clapping, or I said the word crash, or I decided to take two lids, pot lids, and bang them together or something. Be careful. You got to ask your mom before you start using the kitchen stuff, or your dad, or anybody, whoever's in charge of all that thing. Anyway, that's just the thing with auxiliary percussion. Unless you have them at home, like you've got a set of crash cymbals, that's cool. But yeah, if you really do want to practice, and if you feel like you can be responsible enough, I am willing to consider loaning all of these percussion instruments out if you need it. Now, I'm very hesitant to let you borrow like the keyboards, but all this auxiliary stuff, I am not too afraid to let you borrow that if you want it. Okay. But yeah, if you're unsure whether or not you played it at the right time, even though the program won't play it for you, you could just click the play. Like it's listening to me clap. Yeah. Okay. You can double check, just watch and see if you can hear what you're doing at the right time as the cursor is hitting everything. But yeah, that's just the nature of percussion. I might have to do more video submissions through Canvas and less on SmartMusic, but all of the mallet stuff and some of the snare things will definitely come through on SmartMusic. It's just the auxiliaries that are not happening. And like I said, I don't know if we're going to have a concert and what we'll be doing about that. I'll probably send out a survey to ask what you want to do, what you're willing to try to do. But yeah, I mean, we could end up just doing like I don't know, there's what, 9 of you, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 percussionists. I might do like I don't know, we could do a mallet quartet, and each part has like 4, 8, 12, 3 people on it. We'll see. I'll send out some feelers. But yes, for now, you do have some assignments that you can check what needed to have been done by the time we hit spring break. It's all on Canvas. It's all on SmartMusic. If you've got questions about how to do something, send me a message. Yeah, just I hope this video kind of clarified a little bit of how am I supposed to percussion in SmartMusic when I don't have the equipment. That's just the thing. Percussion, it's a wonderful class. It's a lot of fun, but it's also expensive if you want to be able to do it at home. So you have to come up with different methods of practicing your parts at home. You can do claps. If you got a triangle, you could say ding, ding. I don't know. You could show me a video of you playing a makeshift triangle, or you could just say ding. And well, let me think, what other instruments? There's shakers, shika, 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 ride cymbals. You could, if you're playing like a suspended cymbal part, you could take your drumsticks and just tap on the table and pretend that there's a suspended cymbal there. Or you could just use your snare pads to let me hear that you were at least trying to play all of those things. If you've got a bass drum part, you could still clap something. Just say the word boom instead, because bass drum makes a booming sound. If you have timpani parts and you don't have a piano, you could do it on your bell kit, possibly. Toms, tenor drums, toms, you could do it on your snare pads as well. I'm trying to think of all the percussion parts that are existing in all of this music. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but this is useful, especially if you're playing like James Bond. If you have no idea what your ride cymbal part is supposed to sound like because it's so complicated and it's because the music that you physically have is different than what you see on here. Ride cymbal. You can listen to your part by itself. You can hear how it's supposed to fit in with all the other parts. James Bond is rhythmically complex to get all of you to be able to do it together. Got it. And this is what it looks like. And that looks weird, especially with the 16th rest there, but literally it's just straight eighth notes. If I start at measure 27, I want to hear what that sounds like first time. They're straight eighth notes. But this can help you if you're unsure of how your part by itself sounds. Snare drum might need that help on here. Hi. Sorry if this video was really long. I'm just trying to explain to you how to do this. She wants to play. But yeah. Do your best. If you honestly want some help and you want to, have a video conference with me, there is Canvas conferencing. I am flexible with your schedule. And if you go to the online learning page or the contact me page, I think I've changed the way the percussion class on Canvas looks. You can find the survey that you need to fill out to schedule a time to conference with me. Whenever is available for you. I'm usually here from 8 to 4 because I have to. So let me know. Okay. And I look forward to seeing assignments actually get submitted. Thanks.